Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading, guys, for the first half of October. Thank you so very much for your love and support. You guys actually came in third as the most viewed video for the first half of the month, so thank you guys so very much for just providing me with so much love and attention through the wonderful comments that you leave me, and certainly for those who have booked private readings from me, and I truly appreciate it all. So yes, number 3, guys, so thank you. Anyway, to start off this general reading, Libra, I just wanted to introduce a brand new deck that I was gifted recently. This is called the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle, and it's a beautiful deck, and it's by the quantum artist Lawn. So this is completely new for me, so I'm still really getting to know this particular deck, but I figured, you know, what better way to introduce it to my list of card decks by starting off by bringing it to you guys by way of a bonus reading. So I really wanted to do that. So as always, guys, this is general. It will not resonate with every single Libra, so please do take from it what makes sense for you, your life, your situation, and release the rest. And if you are interested in booking a private reading, that info is down below in the description box. And as always, I'll have a list of all of the card decks that I feature during my readings. All right, Libra, so let's get going. Let's take a look and see what I'm able to pull from this new deck. And I'm still getting familiar with the meanings and the story behind each card, so I might have to refer to the book, but let's take a look and see what I am able to tap into here for this bonus reading for you guys. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you are guided to tune in and watch and resonate with the messages, I hope it helps you. Wow, we've got the divine feminine energy being represented here for you, Libra, right off the bat. This particular card reads the frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. Holy cow. So if you happen to be divine feminine tuning in, or if you resonate with the energies of divine feminine, it doesn't have to be male or female. If you just happen to be resonating with that type of energy, then it's tapping into your vibrations at this time for this reading. Okay, I wanted to also add an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck for you, Libra. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come in for you by way of an additional focus message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Bring it forward for Libra. Can't even grab these. Okay. Emotions are running high. Emotions are running high. That's tapping into the energy of the supermoon. Okay. So let's see how those two focus messages, Libra, play into the energies that come forward from this reading for you guys. So let's get started. So let's grab some messages from the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. Let's take a look what is most prominent at this time for this bonus reading and what messages need to come through that hopefully you will benefit from. Give you some insight in regard to a situation that might be causing you concern at this time. Let's take a look. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. What needs to come through at this time for Libra? Pride and ego. So this might either be tapping into your own energies, Libra, or the person that you are thinking about. When we are in this space, it actually prevents us from taking action because we're too much in our head, too focused on our surroundings and what's going on in our world to take it out of that space so that you can actually see the bigger picture of things, especially in regard to the person that you are thinking about for this reading. Because sometimes, you know, it's not always on the surface what's going on with somebody, and we need to dig a little bit deeper as to what's going on there. But if you are just focused on yourself and how it's impacting you, then you're only seeing half the story, you know? So for those of you guys resonating with that, just take a step back and try to understand things from the other person's perspective as well. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Libra, angels and spirit guides? Admired. This is a beautiful card. for me, like for those of you guys who actually have a love of dance and specifically ballet, I always tap into that type of energy from that card, a specific love of dance for some of you guys. And if you're resonating with that, and you might not even be a ballerina, so to speak, for my divine feminines, but just a love of dance is what I feel from this. And there's so much beauty emanating from that particular card. And as you can see, it does say admired. So there's somebody out there, Libra, that has a lot of admiration for you. And this is, for some of you guys, mutual, to where you feel this way about this person that you are thinking about as well. Because as going back to this focus card, emotions are running high right now. So let's see what else needs to come through here. Awakening. I typically tap into divine masculine energy from this, or whoever is identifying with the divine masculine energy. So not only do we have the divine feminine being represented here already, but now we've got what I feel is a divine masculine that is finally waking up, maybe, to the type of connection that is represented here. And if this divine masculine is in this space of feeling too prideful and in their ego, perhaps now they are slowly coming to the realization that if they don't get out of that space, they're going to end up losing the divine feminine, or whoever identifies with that energy. That's a possibility here, you know? And look at the card right after awakening. We do have observer, and if you look at that image, it's somebody that's in the dark, just looking at their laptop. They've got questions, or they're confused about how things are going or what they're seeing, but they're not exactly taking any action because they're kind of spying on you maybe, or keeping tabs on you on social media. That type of energy there. Let's grab one more card for Libra, please, angels and spirit guides. Tribe. Okay, tribe to me is family, friends, your support system in your life, Libra. Very important to you. Perhaps your family and friends know this person, or they've met your family and are very close to you in that way. You know, and perhaps if you guys are in separation, this person misses that. And if they happen to be seeing that on social media and kind of missing the times that you guys had shared with each other, but they're too closed off maybe, or just not ready to take action to start manifesting things to come towards you or reach out to you. Okay, so that's a maybe there. So let's take a look and see what tarot has to say here. So angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Because they're slowly awakening to the possibilities of what this relationship could actually offer. It's almost like their emotions are finally awakened. And if they weren't there quite yet when you guys were together, I feel the distance has caused them to go into a very different space, mentally anyway, to where they can finally see things from a different standpoint. All right. What else, please, for Libra at this time? Okay, we've got cards flying. We do have the Three of Cups, rejoice in celebration. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. So we've got water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with that cups, and then with the Pentacles energy, that's earth. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So, you know, not so focused on the signs, but that is what's represented by these cards. Now with the Three of Cups here, it's a beautiful card ultimately because it does represent some sort of communication, friendship and community, which is represented by this tribe card as well. Now, part of the energy too of the number 3 is, for some of you, there could have been a third party situation. Okay. And perhaps this person was a part of that third party. So it depends on how it interjected itself into your life. Okay. Now, part of the energy of this Nine of Pentacles is things that are coming to fruition. So maybe since this person is finally awakening, opening up their eyes to what they had before they lost it, finally they're ready to welcome in what it is that you have to offer by way of a relationship. And of course, this is tapping into Pentacles energy too. So if this person, or even you, Libra, if you have perhaps been going through financial struggles, things are definitely going to shift and change with that. This is a beautiful card to bring in material harvest, as it says right there. You know, reaping your rewards for all of the hard work that you've put in. So that's really nice. And also being very grateful for what you have, the luxuries of life, that type of energy. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Libra for this bonus reading? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Libra. The Two of Wands. So we've got all sorts of signs being represented here because Wands is fire. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This, as you can see on this card, it says the waiting game. Part of that waiting game is because they're not ready to take action right now. They're slowly making progress, whether you know that or not, Libra, because I feel that there's a lot still going on beneath the surface with this person. You know, just with this observer card, somebody sitting in the dark, questioning their actions, questioning whether they should reach out. They still have a lot of internal things that they're going through that they're not expressing in the 3D to you. There's still a lot that they are thinking about, and that's going to take time for them to figure that out. So what I can tell you at this time is, even though there might be separation and distance, and you may or may not be hearing from this person, or if you guys are talking, it's just not a whole lot of communication, or they're just not telling you what it is that you want to hear, that's because they're not in that space yet. You know, they're not quite on the same page that you're at, but eventually I feel that they will be. So just give them some space, give them some time, and I feel they will eventually figure all of that out. Okay? Let's grab some more. What else for Libra, please? Angels and spirit guides. Okay, here we go again with that temptation, which to me taps into very similar energies with a third-party situation that some of you guys may have endured. This does say temptation, and in traditional tarot, that is the devil. So Capricorn energy specifically. Yeah, there is an element of toxicity here for some of you, because this does indicate some sort of restriction or stagnation in a situation. And perhaps somebody might have felt that they couldn't take action, or that they felt trapped in some way, shape, or form. For some of you guys, you may have been dealing with somebody who had addictive behavior, so literal addictions towards drugs or alcohol or what have you, or simply exhibiting codependent, self-limiting type behaviors. But I feel that with that awakening card, which is crucial here, this person is slowly getting out of this negative space of that devil energy. There is a desire to end negative conditions in their life. And this could certainly be tapping into your own energies too, Libra, if you are identifying with that type of energy. In regard to romance, this is somebody that still has a lot of feelings, you know, emotions are running high. Still has a lot of feelings for somebody that they are in separation from, but there is this hope of wanting to start over. They are hoping to reconnect and having a reconciliation with you, Libra. And perhaps that's why, you know, they've got a lot to think about, especially if they did you wrong by way of a third party. There's a lot that they're thinking about, and what it is that they need to do to come towards you as a better person, a better partner, trying to let you know that, you know, I'm not that type of person anymore, or I've moved on from that type of behavior. Okay, so that's a part of that energy. And look at the bottom card. We do have the Eight of Swords. Trapped in fear. Air energy. Of course, that's certainly a part of your own energy, Libra, but for some of you guys, the person that you might be thinking about could be a fellow Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. You know, look at the image on that card. Their head down, just feeling trapped, isolated, imprisoned in their own thoughts, wanting change, but not knowing how to go about making those changes. So it's just a matter of time, I feel, guys, before they break free from that type of mentality and finally wake up to what it is that they need to do. Okay? All right, let's grab some romance angels. And I just found out through a fellow reader, I think it was Angela from Mystic Moon, she mentioned that these are no longer available. And they're such a huge part of my readings, and I feel so many readers here on YouTube and really all throughout the world, I'm sure, that are not on YouTube, and they're so hard to find. And I'm so grateful that I was able to purchase a second set, because my first one was just so beat up. I've used it so much, and this is a fairly newer deck, but I use it so much again that it's already starting to look worn. So for those of you who are fellow readers out there and needing a second deck to replace an older one, it's just either no longer in print, or I've heard that they're going for like a couple $100s on Amazon, which is insane. So very fortunate to have gotten my second deck before it went out of circulation. All right, moving on. Libra, let's take a look and see what additional messages I can tap into in regard to love and romance, whether it's got anything to do with what's come out here so far or not. Take from it whatever resonates with you. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. What else do we need to know at this time, please? We've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And I feel with that Nine of Pentacles coming through, that is a temporary thing for some of you guys. Again, if finances are being challenged at this time, or if you have either lost your job, or if you're looking for a job, if you're unemployed, however way the case is for you, I feel that eventually things are going to shift and change in regard to that specifically. Bottom card, we do have trust here. The card does read, the situation is calling for you to have faith. And if you are wanting this particular person back that you are thinking of, Libra, for this reading, especially if there was a third-party situation, or if they broke your trust somehow, that's definitely going to take time. It's going to take time for you to forgive. It's going to take time for you to heal and to trust them again. And they need space too right now, because you guys are definitely very much into your emotions, as indicated by that card. Emotions are running high right now, and I feel this is a very sensitive time, especially for my divine feminines that are represented here. But give your divine masculine, or whoever is identifying with that energy, give them some time. And I feel that they will eventually come towards you, start opening up lines of communication, and take it out of this energy of just checking you out from a distance, especially on social media. Perhaps they've even thought about reaching out to you and sending you a message or an email or a text or whatever, and they haven't, because they are still in this space of thinking all of these negative what ifs, like, what if I reach out? What if I get rejected? What if they don't want me? What if they'll never forgive me? All of those thoughts going through this person's head. So yeah, and look at this card right after trust. Some of you guys need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. If this person has been holding you back, if you know deep in your heart that they are just not your person, and that the relationship has truly run its course, but you're still interacting, or you guys might still be talking, or it's this person that just doesn't get the message that it's over, and they maybe still keep trying to contact you. Could be this person as well, coming through as your ex's energy. still keeping tabs on you, even though they might know, for some of you guys, you may have already moved on, or that you're just okay being single and you're willing to wait and find love elsewhere. You know, so it depends. It depends on how that's playing itself out in your life, Libra. But that is what's coming through. All right, guys, let's grab some Infinity Oracle from Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? What else do we need to know at this time? Please bring it forward for Libra, angels and spirit guides. Beautiful. Spiritual protection, sacred journey. This is where you're at. This is the path that you more than likely are on at this time, Libra, or this is where you're headed. And that's a beautiful thing. What it is that you are wanting to manifest for your life, what it is that you know needs to be released, especially those of you resonating with that release your ex card, you know it's time. And somebody needs to take action. So more than likely, you need to just release them energetically if you haven't done that quite yet. If you guys are still interacting, perhaps it's time to put your foot down and just say, you know what, no more. You are spiritually protected. And when it says sacred journey here, this is your journey and yours alone. And you have the power within you, Libra, to take this journey in the direction that you see fit. You are behind that wheel. Okay, you're behind the driver's wheel, and you can take your life wherever it is that you feel you need to go. And if, for some of you, if this person, an ex person here, has been holding you back from taking your life towards a particular direction, you don't have to put up with that. It's time to release them. Okay? It's time to release. Look at this bottom of the deck. Your mind. That comes with two different interpretations. When somebody claims that, you know, you're mine and no one else can have you, to me, that's almost like an obsessive, stalkish type energy. Like, if I can't have you, then no one else can have you. And that's a part of this energy coming forward from this person. It could be an ex, it could be a third party. And of course, for some of you who have chosen to move on, especially my divine feminines, perhaps you've found happiness elsewhere. And if you haven't, I really do feel part of this journey that you are on currently will bring you towards the right kind of love, to where you will actually be proud to have this person in your life. If you feel as though, Libra, that there were many times when you thought you found love and it ended up not working out, I feel, you know, give it some time and just put yourself, or trust yourself, in the path that you are on at this time. Trust the process that eventually the universe will step in on your behalf to bring this person to you if they haven't already. Because I can't help but tap into the energies here that you will find a love that is meant just for you, Libra. Nobody else. No third parties. No toxic exes in the picture. Just a love that's meant for you, to where you can truly say, you're mine, and be proud of it. All right, moving on. Let's add to this with some signs from Spirit, and let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know at this time? For Libra, please. For this bonus reading, what else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time for Libra? Please bring it forward. Oh my gosh. I love that, and I'm grabbing the bottom card. Beautiful. Look at this, guys. 222. This is the card of partnerships and balance. If you happen to be seeing that number a whole lot, definitely pay attention, but it's because it's trying to reach out to you and grab your attention. As you can see from this particular card, it does read, pay attention to the new people entering your life, and that includes potential new love connections. Bottom part of this reading, or this card, says take time to balance your time and energy and existing ones. Okay, so definitely some sort of imbalance, a balancing of the scales that is needed here, which technically I believe the balancing of that scales energy is the Justice card in traditional tarot, which is your own energy, Libra. So take time to balance your time and energy in existing partnerships, and you will find that things start going your way, I feel, to where you will truly find happiness here this time around, because I feel that it has been somewhat elusive for some of you, and you've been in and out of relationships that you thought this could be the one, and it ended up not being the case. And I feel here that things are starting to shift in your direction towards your favor here. So hold on tight. You also have the color green. If you happen to love green, or the person you're thinking about, this might be their favorite color. But look at this card. It's prosperity. It is health. It is abundance. And you've got the same type of energy from that Nine of Pentacles, material harvest. You're coming into a really wonderful place here, guys. And if you have had some health issues, that will be short-lived. Things will eventually improve there. Prosperity coming in many forms. Abundance comes in many forms. Money, of course. For some of you guys, it could represent a new job. Certainly a new loving relationship. Finally, the right kind of love for you. Improved relationships in your life. It doesn't just have to be romantic. You know, we do have that tribe card here. So if you have had some tense connections with family or relatives or associates or friends, of course, you know, that can all be rectified here. That's a part of that abundant and prosperity energy where things are finally uplifted and heading towards a better direction. That's awesome, guys. All right, I'm guided to actually start a conversation between you and a person you're thinking about, Libra. So I wanted to start that conversation with the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. This could, of course, represent words that you've been wanting to say to this person that you are thinking about for this reading, or it could be this person wanting to speak to you. And if you guys are non-communicative at the moment, there's no communication, this will give them the opportunity to express themselves through these cards. So let's take a look and see who needs to speak up here. And you certainly don't have to resonate with each and every card. Take it for however way it makes sense for you. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please, who needs to speak up here? Who needs to speak up here? Is it you, Libra? Is it the person you're thinking about? Is it this person who's keeping tabs on you? Is it your ex? Who needs to speak up? I care too much about what others think right now. And maybe that's why they are keeping their distance, this person. Especially if they did you wrong and perhaps they're afraid of what other people in your life might say about them. You know, you've got that tribe card represented here. So this person might know that you either have a big family or you have a lot of people that you're close to, and that since they hurt you, if they were to reach out to you, these people would have a whole lot to say about that, maybe. Because that's part of the energy that I'm tapping into there. And look at the bottom of the deck. the thought of you still does things to me. Card after that, I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy. And for some of you guys, part of that happiness might be reconnecting with this person, but there is a waiting game that is involved here, so it is going to take some time. It's going to take some time, Libra. All right. So let's move on and grab some Lover's Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading, please. What messages do we need to know at this time? What messages need to come forward at this time? I'm grabbing this bottom card as always. Look at this, guys. Power. Just like what I was communicating earlier. You have the power to go after what it is that you want. You have the power being behind that driver's wheel to take your life in whatever direction you want. All right, let's see what this card says. All right, it says you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yes, you do. Absolutely. So exercise your power in your situation, Libra. Okay? And look at the other card that came through. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. So you're in separation from someone, Libra. They still love you. They're still thinking about you. But if they are in a dark space, they need to clear that energy out. And I feel that they will, especially since part of this message reads, your love fills me with light. So perhaps, Libra, you are the one shining ray of light in their heart that will eventually get them out of this dark space and just sitting in the dark, questioning what it is that they want, questioning whether they should reach out, you know, all of the negative what ifs. But deep down inside, they know that they still love you and they still care for you. It's just a matter of taking action. It's just a matter of time, okay? Time is involved here. And if you would like to hear from this person again, I feel they will reach out to you, but it will take some time. So it requires a bit of patience on your part here, Libra. All right, guys. So let's add some healing messages to this. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading, please. Bring it forward. And again, guys, it's timeless. Doesn't matter when you tune in to watch this. If it resonates with you a year from now, take from it whatever comes through. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Please bring forward some healing messages at this time for Libra. Look at that. Freedom. Claim your freedom, especially if you feel trapped in a situation. Because remember, we've got that Devil card that brings forward that type of energy. You know, bondage and restriction and stagnation. And if that's how you're feeling, for those of you resonating with having to release your ex, you can. Exercise your power, guys, and, you know, put yourself on the path that you want to be on, not what anyone else tells you you need to be on. You have the power to claim that for yourself. All right, so take advantage of that energy and go for it. I feel like getting one more healing card, please, for Libra, angels and spirit guides. I feel one more message, please, for my Libras. There we are. Do you see? I'm grabbing this bottom card too. Holy crap. Look at this. New love. This could be interpreted in one of two ways. Either a new person comes in to your life, Libra, with that type of energy where it's actually a good relationship for you. You know, you're mine and you belong to each other, and you'll find true happiness with this person. The other interpretation of this card too is for those of you wanting to reconnect with somebody once they are fully awakened to the possibility of what this relationship could offer, you guys can have a second chance at love here. And a second reference, guys, to abundance. I'm telling you, if you're struggling financially, if you are struggling with feeling lack in your life in whatever area, things are going to change, guys. It's going to change. Prosperity, abundance, health. You can have it all. Happiness, fulfillment, joy. You got it. It's coming for you. So hold on tight, because I feel that this universe, Libra, has got some plans for you. Wow, those are awesome. All right, let's close this out, guys, with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. I love that. Okay. And I'm grabbing this card, bottom of the deck. Look at this, guys, a second reference to trust. You know, you already have the trust card here. So you have a second reference to having to trust. So this card reads, you are looking at a situation from purely a physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. I mean, wow. Just wow. Perfect card to come forward for you, Libra. And the other card that came through is opportunity. And this reads, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. I mean, how perfect is that, Libra? Because that has pretty much come through here. The past is behind you, okay? And for those of you struggling to do this, it's time, because that's where this person belongs, in the past. Look what wants to come in for you if it hasn't already. So let it in, guys, okay? You've got some amazing stuff coming in for you. Open up your arms, open up your heart. It wants to come in. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this bonus reading, Libra. Beautiful messages coming through here. And I truly feel, whoever this resonated with, that you're in for one heck of a happy ride. So just keep a lookout for these energies to come in for you. It doesn't matter when, certainly this first half of October, of course, but truly, whenever you're guided to tune in and watch this, and if it happens to resonate with you, take the positive energies emanating from this reading, because there's a lot of it. All right, guys. So again, if you're interested in a private reading from me, that information is down below in the description box, guys. Thank you so very much for the love and support. Again, I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.